Hi, everyone. Welcome to the class. I do have a presentation PowerPoint that I will present pictures as I speak. And I hope everyone is doing well and that you are excited for Christmas, right? A lot going on. So I really appreciate your willingness to come and participate. If you can put in the chat where you are attending from, I greatly appreciate that. And also, let me see if it doesn't look like it's showing. Let me see. Oh, because I didn't do it from YouTube. Go figure. Okay, let's see. We want a window. We want this. And we want to share. Now, let me see. Hopefully, now you can see the presentation. And then I just want to make sure that you are seeing it. Okay, great. All right. So, also, so please, let me see if I can do this. So please let me know where you're watching from, and I'll try and watch maybe I better set up my, hold on just a second. Maybe I better set up my other YouTube so I can see if anybody has a question. And I will turn my volume down just so that that does not. Okay, now I think we're ready to go. Let me put that there. And sorry, you guys. This is the first time I've done this, so. Okay. Let's get going. So tonight we're talking about foundational wellness. With that, I wanted to do an intro to essential oils. So this will be the first of a series of classes on foundational wellness. In this class, I will explain what foundational wellness is and then go into just the basics on using essential oils. And I wanted to start there because I think it's important to know how to use essential oils, and then we'll build on that. Let's see. I can't move. There we go. There we go. Okay. So at doTERRA, we believe optimal health starts within. And by prioritizing the foundational level of nutrition and digestion, you can lay the groundwork for a vibrant and thriving life. The core of our wellness philosophy at doTERRA is the doTERRA Wellness Pyramid, and it serves as a reliable roadmap for holistic well-being with nutrition and digestion forming the foundational level. So next week, I will go more into this, but this is why I wanted to ensure that you understood the base of this pyramid. And now we'll just go into the basics of using essential oils. Now, essential oils are not a new fad, and they've been used for centuries. The exciting part about today is we have the technology to study and research these oils to prove what cultures have understood for centuries. Essential oils are now scientifically proven to be effective and beneficial to our everyday lives. This class will go over 3 cool things about essential oils, how to use them, the best way to get them. And if you have any questions, I am monitoring the chat. So go ahead and put them in the chat and I will respond to that. And let's get started. Okay, so just a little bit about me. I'm Julie. I started my journey on toxin-free living about 10 years ago, and I didn't have any health concerns, but I had just turned 50 and I really wanted to have a quality of life as I aged. Now, I was starting to have grandchildren and I really wanted to be active in their lives. My daughter was a nurse, and from her, I learned that about all the toxic chemicals that we're exposed to. And she is in long-term care, and so she could see the effects on the patients that she took care of. So on my toxin-free journey, I looked to essential oils to replace my toxic-loaded products, both household and personal. So that's why I wanted to focus my class on using essential oils. Even though you may not be on a toxin-free living journey, we can all benefit from using essential oils and reducing our toxic load. So I really feel that it's important. Now, my hope is that you will walk away from this class empowered with impactful solutions. So now that you know my story, go ahead and put in the chat your experience, whether you're just a beginning, you're advanced. Just let me know where you're at in your stage of using essential oils. So the number one cool thing about essential oils is that they are 100% safe. There's no side effects and no addictions. These oils come from extracts of plants that have amazing health benefits. The doTERRA brand has a certified pure tested grade, which means they are pure and potent. All it takes is 1 drop to achieve a powerful benefit. Now, I just want to put in here too a disclaimer that the FDA has not evaluated the statements that I am making in this presentation, and that I am not diagnosing or treating any health systems. I do talk about how I use the essential oils, but it's just from my personal experience. The number 2 cool thing about essential oils is that they are more effective than modern approaches to health problems. And essential oils, this is what's really cool. Essential oils permeate the cell membrane, which cannot be done by any synthetic drug. So that right there tells you how powerful they can be. The number 3 cool thing about essential oils is they are more affordable than traditional medical care. They are pennies per dose, and it can save you hundreds of dollars a year in medical costs. Now, I am not saying that we never need to go to a doctor, but I feel like we can use these essential oils to be proactive in our health and to minimize those visits. Now, there's 3 ways that you can use essential oils. The first way is aromatic. This is probably the most common. It's the easiest to do, takes the least amount of expertise in it. It's interesting too, because essential oils can actually purify the air. Whereas if you're using an air freshener, it is just going to mask what's in the air. But depending on the essential oil that you use, like lemon, peppermint, eucalyptus, lemongrass, these can actually purify, clean the air from the toxins that are in there, as well as the viruses and bacteria. And so you get that benefit without masking and having that toxic fragrance that you're breathing in. It can also allow you to create a custom environment of your choosing, such as calming, uplifting, grounding, renewing, energizing, just depending upon the essential oil that you use. And as such, it can be helpful in managing your moods and emotions. So, like florals are calming, mints are energizing, citruses are uplifting, spices are warming, and wood, essential oil, are renewing. So most people think of diffusing using an electric diffuser, but you don't need one. You can also put essential oils in a spray bottle with water and then spritz it on your clothing to have that aroma with you carried throughout the day. You can also, with a spray bottle, put it on your carpet, the couch, to help remove odors that are there. You can also spritz some essential oil on your linens just before you go to bed. Lavender would be a great one to do that. And then it would help promote calmness and get your body ready for a good night's rest. Next on the slide, we talk about a cotton ball. Put an essential oil on a cotton ball and then stick it in the vent of your car to help with that aroma as you're driving through traffic and such, or on a long trip. Peppermint, you could do that to help keep you awake. You could also put a drop on the palm of your hand, rub your palms together, cup over your nose and mouth, and inhale. And this would give you, if you were to use peppermint, it would open up your airways to bring in more oxygen. And the last one, it talks about putting an essential oil on a dryer sheet. But I found, and I feel, that dryer sheets are probably the most toxic household product that we have. So I recommend swapping out. This is a really easy swap. Swapping out your dryer sheets with a wool ball. You can get them even at Walmart, but make sure that they are 100% wool. I did a video on this. It's a DIY, and so search my videos and you will find that DIY. And then I put a link into an Amazon product. There's 6 wool balls that you can use. The cool thing too about the wool balls is not only will it reduce your toxins from not having to using the dryer sheets, it will give your laundry a nice aroma with the essential oil that you use, but they also decrease the drying time, so you don't use as much energy. So it's a wonderful swap out, easy to do, and you get many benefits from doing it. The second way that we can use essential oils is topically. So it can provide a soothing, calming, warming, cooling, or even energizing feel to the body, depending on the oil that is used. We can target specific areas of the body to get a desired effect from that. And then we can also receive the aromatic benefits from the oil as it sits on our skin. So some oils are considered neat, meaning that you don't need to use a carrier oil to apply them to the skin. But using a carrier oil doesn't make the oil less potent. In fact, it will allow the oil to sit on the skin longer so that more of that oil is absorbed. And the recommended dilution ratio is 1 drop of an essential oil to 3 drops of a carrier oil. Now, there are some oils that are considered hot, and the dilution ratio is a little bit higher. It's 1 drop of an essential oil to 10 drops of a carrier oil. And these hot oils would be something like oregano, lemongrass, cinnamon, and a carrier oil, probably the most common is fractionated coconut oil. But you can use almond oil, avocado oil, even olive oil out of your kitchen cabinet. These would all work well to dilute that hot oil or just to apply any oil to the skin. We have citrus oils that make our skin sun sensitive. So if you do apply a citrus oil to your skin, make sure that you keep out of the sun or UV rays for at least 12 hours. Now, how we apply oils topically. We can apply them to our forehead, to our temples, to the back of our neck. This would be a great way if you have a headache and you want to relieve that pain. Peppermint would be a great oil to apply. Just make sure to keep it up into your hairline area so that the oil doesn't drip into your eyes. If you do get oil, an essential oil in your eye, don't rinse it out with water, but rinse it out with a carrier oil, trying to dilute that. You can also apply it to your chest for seasonal discomfort, for congestion. Peppermint would be another great one for that. You can apply it to your tummy if you have any kind of stomach discomfort. Peppermint's another one great for that. I think peppermint's one of the most versatile oils there is. And then you can target sore muscles with essential oils. You could also apply it to the bottom of your feet. The feet have the largest pores, so you could get a lot of absorption from those essential oils by doing that. And the third way that we can use essential oils is internally. So we can receive gastrointestinal support, we can receive immune support, we can promote healthy cell function, we can get internal cleansing benefits, and we can add flavor to our food and drinks. Now, when taking essential oils internally, you need to make sure that you have the essential oil is identified on the label that it can be used internally. And doTERRA's oil is CPTG, which means certified pure tested grade. So these will have on the label that they can be used internally. There are some oils, however, that cannot be taken and ingested by our bodies. And so doTERRA, I love that they make it simple for us, and so that we can use them in confidence. Every oil that can be taken internally, it will have an essential oil supplement on the bottom. So you can take that with confidence, knowing that you can use that internally. Now, how we can use them is by just adding them to our beverages. Now, we're supposed to drink so much water per day, and I always am adding a citrus oil like lemon or wild orange to my water. It encourages me to hydrate, and that citrus oil is giving me a health benefit by cleansing, detoxing my body. And so you get that added benefit with it as well. You can add them to a veggie cap and take it that way. You can put them directly on your tongue. Now, if I have acid reflux or my stomach is upset, I can put a drop of digestin, which is our blend for digestive problems. I can put that on my tongue, but peppermint also could work as well. And that really settles that acid reflux or that upset stomach. And also, doTERRA has supplements that they put essential oils in just to it's just a convenient product that if you want to have something to carry around with you. But they do have one supplement product that I love. And it's called doTERRA, it's the On Guard Plus. So it has the immune boosting essential oil in it, but it also has oregano. And so those are really great, especially this time of year when there's a lot of flus around, people exposing you with all their stuff. I really enjoy taking, if I feel like I'm getting something, I start to take those, and it really subsides, and it doesn't get me as sick. And then you can use them in your favorite recipes. Now, if you are going to cook, there are some essential oils that are really hot. The hot ones, they're really potent and can overpower your recipe. And so I use the toothpick method where I take a toothpick and swirl it in the essential oil bottle and then mix it into the recipe. It just gives it more of a controlled application so you don't overpower the recipe. And this would be is if you're using like cinnamon or oregano. Um, Lemongrass is another one that could overpower. And some you can just put in essential oil, drop into the recipe straight from the bottle and not worry about it overcoming the recipe. And then citrus oils seem to just add to the flavor and not overpower it at all. So you can be generous with those drops of oil. They do have a recommended dosage of no more than 24 drops within a 24-hour period. And this is so that you can see how your body is going to respond to the essential oil, just as a guideline for you. Now, the purity of an essential oil is its most important characteristic. As sorry, just a second. As that affects the safety, effectiveness, and potency. Unfortunately, the essential oil industry is littered with adulteration. Little regulation of the market exists, and as the demand for essential oils continue to grow, so does the adulteration and contamination of the products. Adulteration usually stems from brokers. They're the ones that take the oils from the farmers and broker it out into the different essential oil companies. Now, pure essential oils are costly to produce, and unscrupulous suppliers may try to lower the cost of their products by adding other substances. Often, a company may not even know that the essential oil they sell are adulterated. They buy from a broker they trust, not realizing they are being duped because they may not have the resources or expertise to test for the sophisticated kinds of adulterations that are out there. They unknowingly advertise their products as pure, and in fact, this isn't the case. So, one of doTERRA's core values is to be pure. That means acting with integrity, doing what's right instead of what's easy, and never cutting corners. The doTERRA pursuit is a commitment to making the world a better place by putting their customers, their global partners, and the sourcing communities at the forefront of everything they do. So again, not all essential oils are created equal. There is no industry standard. And essential oils are distributed through brokers, so the true source and composition are often unknown. And final essential oil products that consumers purchase are often synthetic or cut with cheaper oils or fillers. Synthetic oils and fillers are unsafe or toxic, and they are endocrine disrupting. So why doTERRA? Well, doTERRA has great labeling, like I showed you. It will indicate the oil can be used internally. It does have the CPTG grade of the essential oil. Also, on the bottom of the essential oil, let me see if I can just see that. There's a number, and you can take that number and plug it into Source to You, and it will tell you where that bottle was harvested, when it was harvested, and the chemical components of that bottle. And with their doTERRA's co-impact sourcing, the plants are grown and harvested in the most ideal condition. the climate, the soil, the rainfall, the harvest at the correct time, and they're harvested sustainably and responsibly sourced via fair trade. doTERRA also does a rigorous in-house testing. 43 tests are done, and then 11 more tests are sourced through a third-party testing. And the results of these tests are located on that website, Source to You, where you can see everything in that essential oil is identified. So again, largest essential oil company in the world, most tested, most trusted oils on the market, used by doctors and hospitals worldwide, ethically and sustainably sourced. They work directly with the farmers. There's 120 plus markets open through doTERRA. And their compensation plan is genius, meaning that if you're like me and you share the oils with others, they have a great compensation plan for you. They have a high retention rate of 65%, which is unheard of in a direct sales company. So customers are really loyal. They're a privately owned company. They have an incredible ownership team, and they are debt-free with no outside funding. So they don't have anyone to answer to. They make their decisions based on their values and their pursuit of the purity. So with that, I just wanted to see if you would like to learn more. If you are on a health journey and you want to start with the basics, we can do a wellness lifestyle assessment, chat about what goals you have, see what oils that can support your goals. I will be there to help coach you to support those goals. And there's a lot of educational resources to learn more about the essential oils and how to use them effectively. I can also offer a Zytolink scan. It's a transdermal optical imaging scan, which can support you in choosing oils and products that would benefit you the most. So we could focus on one goal and then use that scan to help identify what products would be best for you. So I hope this presentation has given you some tools to transform your life one drop at a time. I know the oils have helped me. And when I started this journey, I just went to grocery stores and bought oils off the counter there. And what I learned was it didn't even, the consistency of the quality wasn't there, even within the same brand. And so I wanted to search for something that was higher quality, and that's when I found doTERRA. Now, the oils not only have a high quality, they're certified pure tested grade, but the company is ethical in sourcing their oils to be sustainable. They provide a fair market price to the farmers and have created even a foundation called Healing Hands to give back to the communities, not just to the farmers that source their oils, but also worldwide. So for me, it was a good fit. I really felt good about purchasing the oils, using them, getting that benefit as well as benefiting others. Now, if it sounds like a fit for you and you'd like to know more, then I can send you a link to schedule a short meeting at your convenience. And we can go further into details with the information, and so you can make an informed decision. And then you can move forward to a vibrant and thriving life. So also, I love sharing the oils, not only with knowing that they have that foundation to help others. They are doing it sustainably. And they even have a prime meridian medical program for its members and community. So overall, they're very focused on improving health and making the world a better place. I came across this quote a while ago, and it's, "He who has health has hope, and he who has hope has everything." And especially as we get older, I'm not sure if anybody out there is at the stage that I am, but I do know that health is fleeting if you do not take care of it, and are consciously and mindfully do those things that will promote health. And so anyway, I thank you for taking the steps towards living a better, healthier life by attending this class. And I'd like to open it up for discussions. If anybody has any, we can, if you'd like to reach out to me, we can go over some oils that could address your health concerns or your health goals. And yeah, I am passionate about this, and so I would love to help further your wellness journey as well. Take care.